Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 13th episode. Yes, hopefully this will be lucky, unlike the number episode of the Calgary Flames GM slash franchise mode here in NHL 19 on the PS4. Last time we left off, if I can get to the right screen. Yay. We finished the first month of the season. We're 7-5-1. Currently, it puts us, if you can see, obviously it's highlighted, third in the Pacific, which isn't too bad. So, first trade I'm thinking of is Jake DeBrusk, who's 4.5, but we want to retain 1 million of it. Right now, he's currently got 12 points in 13 games. So we're trying to trade Hamonic and the 4th round pick, which would easily fit this in, move Grachev up. Will it go through? No, we are uncomfortable retaining the salary asking us to keep. We keep him, can we have him keep any salary of maybe 0.5? No, what if we don't want him to keep any salary? Would Hamonic and a 4th work for DeBrusk? These are possible moves that will have to be made, and Grachev would have to be called up to the NHL, which basically means this trade would go through. Let me check other teams real quick. So here's an interesting thought I had. I was just looking through the teams, and then I found, obviously, Hamonic and a 4th, because I figured Hamonic won't be able to get anything done by himself. So, I was looking through the teams, and I came across the Pittsburgh Penguins right-winger Daniel Sprong. Now, on a 2-bar, he's an 88, which means at a 4-bar, fully scouted, he's probably within, like, the 83, 84, 85 range. Honestly, he doesn't seem bad. He'd be perfect for that third line that I want him in. 9 points in 12 games. It looks like he's been on the second line, possibly. Or, no, he's been on the first for some reason. Over Phil Kessel? Hello? Kessel is maybe dropping off, but... So, I want to see if this works. Basically, they're retaining 200k just to make it an even 1-for-1 trade with a 4th round pick thrown in, and... Trade rejected. Okay. We can give you a DSP as well. But that would still work, though. Okay, now. And do you have any defenders that are bad? But no, you do not have any prospects. Yikes. Their only prospect is a Willie McChesney? 5th round draft pick. Eh. Nothing else. Yeah, they really don't have a prospect. Not even goalies, do they? Matt Murray's the only decent one. But we could try Hamonic, DSP, and Daniel Sprong. For Daniel Sprong. Trade rejected, or current situation you don't want to retain that. Okay. So, if they don't want to retain that, DSP, Hamonic, and a 4th for Sprong, I don't think that would be a bad option. The only other option I would have would be Hamonic and a 4th for Jake DeBrusk, and we'd have to automatically bring up Grachev, but... DeBrusk or Sprong? How was he simulated so far? 30 points in 81, 43 in 82. He looks like he's on point for a better season. More takeaways than giveaways, so yeah, he's perfect for that third line. Now that I think about it, Sprong for Hamonic, 4th, and Pelly. Called up to the NHL Grachev. Yeah, there's that, so let me just see if there's any more options out there. Okay, so after looking into every other team and every other option, I think this is going to be the best option of a Daniel Sprong, who is 23 as compared to, if we can get to Mr. Jake. Mr. Jake DeBrusk is 24 and coming into a contract year next year. So what I think we're gonna do is the Daniel Sprong deal, because 23 and he's still got 6 years remaining, so he just signed a new contract. And Grachev gets called up. Boom. I'm happy to accept this proposal on behalf of the Pittsburgh Penguins and consider it a done deal. Very, very nice. We have very invalid rosters, which means we have to go to the defense and call up Grachev. Beautiful, boys. Go edit lines real quick. Be right back. Perfect, that was easy. Grachev slots into the second defense ahead of Rasmus Anderson and Byram because 83 beats 81 and 80. So our defense when Hannafin's back is 89, if I'm not mistaken, to 90? 80, yeah, I want to say like 89 or 90 he is. So 289s and 83 and 84, 80 and 81. And ages, Hannafin's young, Petey Bird is the veteran leadership right now, along with Michael Stone. Sanheim's 24, Grachev's 19, Anderson's 24, and Byram's 19. On offense, perfect. All we had to do was just move Mangiapane down to the fourth line, move Lazar down, and slot in Daniel Sprong, who's not half bad. I like him. And yet we still have Jankowski, Ryan Donato. I miss you in Boston. I hope you're doing well in Minnesota. Anywho, Stockton Heat have unfinished line. Grachev was an extra attacker. Okay. I'll just have Spencer Fu out there because I noticed down in the AHL, he's kind of killing it. 9 points in 7 games. But this is not the AHL we're talking about. We got rid of DSP, who was on our block, and we got rid of Hamonic. So we could make room for Grachev. So that's perfect right there. Lindholm, he is doing well so far. 7 points in 13 games, but he's still going to be on the block. Nick Schneider's still going to be there. Is there anybody else I want to add to the block? I just want to see what I could get for Backlund. Just out of curiosity. Goalies, John Gillies is in his contract year. Now here comes the fun part. Because if we look at pending free agent, unrestricted, thank you. In the upcoming year for goalies, it will be Lundqvist, Dubnyk, and Rask, and Rene, and Korpisalo even. So if Gillies doesn't perform, Malcolm Subban will stay as the backup, but I think we know what we're trying to get. Either, I would personally say, either Lundqvist or Dubnyk, even though, I mean, he's not bad. 7-1 this year, holy crap. 34 and 23 and 8, 33, 25 and 6. He just kind of, you know, turns into Tuukka Rask in the playoffs. And what I mean by that, he's great in the regular season, and kind of in the playoffs. Let's take a look at Lundqvist real quick. He's 38, so I would only give him maybe a 2-year deal. Sim's kind of well, not too bad. Sim had a good last year. In the playoffs, yeah, didn't do well. What about Pekka Rinne? 37, so maybe a 2-year deal if anything. First year was kind of ass. Second year was not bad, and then honestly, is there any restricted free agent goalies coming up? Thatcher Demko, that's the one. He's 2-7 right now, but yeah. Nedel Djokovic? Question mark. 4-5. Doesn't sim that well. So we'll have to figure out something for John Gillies. Actually, you know what? Let me see what I can do with John Gillies. I'll be right back. And unfortunately, because John Gillies has absolutely no trade value, I couldn't do anything because I really wanted to trade and then re-sign Thatcher Demko. Yeah, that's going to take at least a first or second round pick that I don't want to give up. So let's just get on with the simulation. Obviously, we'll just go month by month. Right now, we're November 1st. Excellent. December 1st. Thank you. Pittsburgh's playing seeing Kyle Wood on waivers. I'm going to decline him. I'm sorry. And the St. Louis Blues are offering Zach Cassian and a third-round pick of next year for this year's second-round pick. I'm going to have to politely decline that trade. I think our forward is quite nice. Hunter Shinkaruk, yeah, that's nice. Speaking of Vancouver, we lose. Yay! Hannafin's back! We can finally see his definite overall is an 89. I thought so. So, 289s, 83, 84, 81, 80. Aye, that's going to be beautiful. Daniel Sprung, once we get him, quote-unquote, fully scouted, it'll be a beautiful thing. Malcolm Subban has been injured with back spasms. Oh, goody. We get to call up a guy from the AHL. Woo. Mason McDonald, because you're not going to play anyway, so. Malcolm Subban has back spasms. Oh, no. Go to goalies. Why the hell is Gillies not there? Mason McDonald hasn't done anything because he's scratched. He wasn't too bad last year in the AHL. Hey, we won! Dalton Proud, injured knee. Replace that player, thank you. Winnipeg, 4-0 win, I like it. Dalton Proud is available to play. I will probably edit this part out, blah, 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 blah. Instead of Josh Healy, we go with Dalton Proud. Now we're back to San Jose. Bowen Byram pulled groin. Okay, that's nothing. I'd say that's nothing because it's only like a 2-week injury. I'm not saying because a pulled groin is nothing! Yeah, no. So Michael Stone slots into the third line as we lose to San Jose. Sad face. We lose to Buffalo. Sad face. Lose to Minnesota. Sad face. Bowen Byram is back. So much better. That's not too bad. Michael Stone's an 80. That's not too bad, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, currently on the season, Bowen Byram's a plus, so yay. Daniel Sprong, oh god, sore knee. Yay. We get him for 1 week. Or 2 weeks. Sammy Bennett, you're going in there for about a week. Congratulations. That was a shootout loss against Arizona. And then an overtime win, yay! Generally, I feel it'll be a good year for rookies. Well, that's always a good thing. Win against Winnipeg, so that's always a good thing. Mark Jankowski has a sore foot. Ay. Are you back yet, Sprongy? Hey, he is back. I like this. And I can easily slot in Sammy Bennett there, thank you. Daniel Sprong's available, I just noticed that, thank you. Offer from the Chicago Blackhawks. This year's second, next year's third, for next year's fourth and sixth, and Artem Anisimov. I'm gonna have to decline that. Still not worth a second and third round pick. Travis Sanheim, injured with a sore knee. Looks like that's the injury of the year so far. Thankfully, the only ones that are getting injured are Michael Stone's hands, so that's not bad at all. Malcolm Subban's back. Woo! Let me just go to goalies real quick. Mason McDonald, you're gonna swap that with Subban, thank you. And then roster moves. Mason McDonald, have fun going back down. Anybody in the AHL that I want to bring up for a 2-way deal? Yeah, let's just bring up Lomberg for now. Thank you. Lomberg will have to be replaced in the Stockton Heat lineup. Yay. Hunter Shinkaruk, thank you. It looks like Klimchuk's up to an 80 overall, so that's really good. One of our good third round pick, Elijah Goddard, at a 4-bar now is a 52 overall. Yay. Pavel Koltagin, 3 points in 18 games, not bad. 4 and 7 for him, not bad. Spencer Fu is continuing his hot streak, I'm not gonna lie. 16 points in 15 games, even for the AHL, that's kind of impressive. So we're ending November with a trade offer. Next year's first round pick for next year's 4th round pick in Marcus Johansson. The now Bruin. How does he sim in game? 8 and 13. Okay. 21 points in 23 games. That's extremely impressive. Where's he been? He's been on the second line, which means I can't use him there. And we end November 15, 10, and 3. Not bad at all, not bad at all. Panarin's still the point leader. I will take that in a heartbeat. Our first line's performing 24, 20, and 20. Second line of Lindholm, Backlund, and Kachuk is 15, 14, and 14, which not too bad at all. Sprong's up to 13 points. He's more of an assister, even though he's a sniper. And yes, he is an 84. I did call it. Kyle Palmieri, 8 points. Jankowski, 8 points. Lazar 8 points still. Donato 8 points. Mangiapane 5 points. Grachev's got 4 points, and he's got 20 penalty minutes. I love this guy. Defensive defenseman and 20 penalty minutes. 1 power play point, so he got an assist there. Yay. Has this give release to take? He's giving the puck away a little bit more, but he's getting used to the NHL. I'm not really surprised by that. Everybody else, halfway decent. Rookie goalies. Goalies! John Gillies is 9-9 right now, which is not that impressive. Malcolm Subban, 6-2. With a 950 save percentage, hello? I think we're gonna have to go with Malcolm Subban for the month of December, I'm not gonna lie. So, let's see how we're actually physically doing. We're still 2nd in the Pacific. Okay. Which basically, technically puts us 3rd in the Western Conference. Kind of amazing when you think about it. And 5th in the NHL. Okay. The East is not that doing that well, apparently. I mean, if the Buffalo Sabres and Florida Panthers are 1st in the Atlantic, that tells you something's wrong. Metropolitan, the Rangers are 1st. Okay. Anywho, we'll go back to the Pacific and look at us. As you can see in the top record 15, 10, and 3. Power play of 14.5%. Yikes. Penalty kill of 84%. That's better. The power play of 14.5. That is not good at all. This is where we're going to have to switch some things up. I will be right back after power video editing, as Johnny Superman says, but you know. Okay, so after editing the penalty kill and power play, we now have Rasmus Anderson and Hannafin on defense. It was, I believe, Peter Landry, Petey Bird. I'm just gonna call him that. That's how I know him. He wasn't originally there, but I'm like, I need, I guess, more of an offensive guy, and I think Rasmus Anderson is that offensive guy. Offensive awareness 85. Where's his passing? Passing 81, not bad. Daniel Sprong, this was Tkachuk, but I'm figured Tkachuk's a power forward, and Sprong's a sniper with more passing ability, so there's that. 4-man power play, the exact same. Sammy Bennett now slots in there. Penalty kill. It was Grachev right here, but I decided to give Bowen Byram some penalty kill time just to see how he does. So let's take it up to the end of December. Hopefully we don't have a Winter Classic game. Oh, goody. Technically we do. I don't know where. Gravik, mild concussion. I'm sorry to hear that. Donato, injured neck. God dang it. Jankowski is not ready. Yar. Ryan Lomberg, you're here for a little while, so I'm going to use you. Multiple players on Calgary are now eligible to be dressed. Thank God. So, let's go with Jankowski here. And Donato's back, so I will take that in a heartbeat. I'll take that in a heartbeat, thank you. 3-2 win, excellent. I'm not going to view the draft class just yet. Travis Sanheim's available, thank God. To replace Mr. Michael Stone with Mr. Travis Sanheim. Excellent. And Gravik technically is good, but I'm going to leave that aside because our Stockton Heat is halfway decent. Okay, so we have next year's 4th and 6th round pick for Manny Nieto, if I'm not mistaken. His name. And I'm right. Manny Nieto, top 9 forward, 28, 78 overall. No. Absolutely not. He can even fit my 4th line. He's not going to get in here. Kyle Palmieri has been injured with a sore knee. Not good. Who's been playing well? 4 and 5, 3 and 3. Lazar, you're going to move up to the 3rd line momentarily. Lomberg, you're going to stay here. Thank you. And we lose to Nashville, of course. Shootout loss to the Islanders. Yikes. Back-to-back against Carolina. Win and 4-0 loss in Pittsburgh. Daniel Sprong's homecoming is not good. Marco Dano, first line center, or first line winger in Stockton, injured. Spencer Fu, you can go there. We have nothing else, so Gadsick, you're coming in. Deta Holden, let's go with Gravik. I don't know why I'm showing this. Why am I showing this? Blah, 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 blah. Gadsick, thank you. Kyle Palmieri is available to play. Excellent. Lomberg up here. Kyle Palmieri, thank you. Daniel Sprong still killing it. 16 games, excellent. Elias Lindholm, injured foot. He'll be out for like a week or two. I'll be different. I'll move Daniel Sprong up. Then move Lomberg in here. Marco Dano's available, then play. Excellent. What about Spencer Fu for Marco Dano? Go. Oh boy. So, next year's 4th, 5th, and Chris Kreider for our next year's first round pick. I like Chris Kreider. I don't like the deal. I do not feel like giving up a first round pick for Chris Kreider. $4.9 million for him. He's only got 15 points. Hello? Now, if you had more points, I would say absolutely, and apparently they have Mike Hoffman as well. I just saw that on their trade block. Yikes. Lost the pant. Hey, Lindholm's back. Wahoo. Lazar for Lomberg. Lomberg for Sprong. Thank you. Welcome back, Elias Lindholm. So before getting injured, you're 20 points. Not bad. And we lose to the Ducks, of course. Lose to Edmonton. Yikes. This is not a good month for us. This year's 2nd, next year's 3rd, for next year's 3rd, next year's 4th, and Richard Panik, no. I'm sorry. And we lose to Boston, end out the year. Yikers! 19, 17, and 4. This month, we did not have the greatest. Not the greatest month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 losses in the month of December. Only 1, 2, 3, 4 wins. And 5 with points. Yikes. Let's see where that drops us down in the standings. Out of the playoffs. Okay. Johnny Gaudreau is our highest point getter with 28 points. Oh, God. Something about that first line is not sending well. Sniper, two-way forward. I think we need a playmaker. I'm not gonna lie. I think we need a playmaker to play alongside Gaudreau and Panarin. So if I could trade Backlund for a playmaker, that would be perfect. Huh. I'll be right back. And for some reason, NHL is just randomly decided to stop. I hope some of that's saved. I will be right back. So, forget everything that happened up until January 1st. So we'll just redo it. Yay! Gotta love NHL when it crashes. I'm not accepting that Chris Kreider deal no matter how many times in different saves you offer this. Spencer Fuchs now injured. Okay, this didn't happen the first time. Gadsick, get back in there. Ay, ay, ay. If you know the music, sing along. And we still lose to Anaheim. We still lose to Edmonton. And can we make it a trifecta? No, we actually beat Boston. Okay. Centrifuge's available. Why? I hate these injuries. Okay, so instead of ending 19, 17, and 4, we end 20, 16, and 4. Good news is Panarin has 2 more points than he did the first time. Yee. And Monahan has another point, okay. Lindholm, Kachuk, and Backlund now have 21 and 19 respectively. Sprung, Palmieri, 17, 12, and 12. Not bad. Donato, Lazar, and then basically these guys have been halfway injured. So, I'm still gonna look for a playmaker. I'll be right back. So, at a complete stupidness right now, let's try this year's first and second and a 2026 second round pick and Michael Backlund for Elias. Let's see, will we be able to walk with Elias? No, of course not. I didn't think so. What do they want to make this happen? Absolutely nothing there. You know what? I can add Connor Law into this. Huh. This may be able to work, guys. They have too many goalies, so we'd have to take back a goalie. Oh god. Lafrano? Let's just take Richard Bachman back. So, walk with Elias Pettersson and Bachman for Connor Law, a first-round pick, 2 seconds, and Backlund. Could this work? Connor Law currently is up to a 62 overall. He's 9 and 5. Could this work? No. I have an idea. What if Backlund's got 4 years remaining, so what if we try to retain his salary? What if we're retaining 500k of that salary? No, still not enough. Okay, I know it was a stupid attempt to try and get him anyway, but what if I change that 2026 to a 2026 first? Would this be possible? So two first, a second, and our 2 guys. Or we just go Backlund, Law for Bachman, Patterson, and 2 first. Might have to add that second round pick. Would this work? They rejected. Your value you're sending our way is not valuable at all. Yay! So, walk with Elias Pettersson will not be coming here. I'm at Vegas. Kirby Doc, Cody Glass. Ooh. Cody, you're not doing bad. Kirby, you're not doing bad. Cody Glass is good. Yeah, Bruins got him. Back to these guys. Ricky Brickell, are you a 2 or... No, you're a playmaker. 34 and 50. Dylan fucking Strome is a playmaker, motherfucker. So, going to the Arizona Coyotes, I was just looking and I'm thinking I'll have to change this to probably a 2026 first round pick, but Backlund for Strome. Dylan Strome. This might be a pretty decent offer. His face-offs could be a little bit higher, but 33 and 40 with them, that's not too bad, to be honest. Let's just change that to a 2026 first, just to make this all good. They never won a first-round pick for some reason. So, Backlund and a first for Strome. The offer is woefully insufficient. Now, my question is, can we add Ooh, we can add Connor Law to this. They only want specific people. Huh. I'll add Connor Law. They have any... No, they don't have anybody. So, Connor Law would be perfect for them. Okay. Could I go Dylan Strome and add a pick into this coming back? Oh, God. Ooh, we could add a... Okay, so, Connor Law, Michael Backlund, and a first-round pick for Strome and a third. Trade accepted! Dylan Strome is now on our books. If I didn't accept this offer of yours, the Arizona Coyotes fans would call for my resignation. This is a no-brainer for us to say yes to. And yes, we will go to roster moves. Your lines must be fixed, obviously. Because we just got Dylan Strome. And I looked beforehand, he's got 3 years and he got his money out of the way. So, he's got 3 years. That second line is now Tkachuk 3 years, Strome 3 years, and Lindholm 2, but possibly less. Then we got Panarin 2, Monahan 3, and then Gaudreau 2. So in 2 years time, we're probably gonna have to do a big off-season signing deal. Daniel Sprong 6 years, Jankowski 3, Palmieri. But Dylan Strome, medium elite potential still, second line forward, which he'll be playing alongside the other second line forwards, and then all first. So let's go, boys. Stockton Heat, yes, you're gonna have to. Let's just bring in Schneider. Excellent. So that is probably where we're gonna leave it for now. Let me just make sure to save this file. Thank you, so it doesn't I don't know, crash on me again. So in the next episode, we will go up to the trade deadline, see if there's anything available, which I don't think we really need at this point. We're only 1 point out of a playoff, so with that, I just want to thank you guys for tuning into this episode. I'm moving my chair in so I can naturally say hi and bye. Hit the like button if you like this episode. Subscribe so you don't miss another episode, and have a great day, guys.